In the red, at the very north, we got our Zerg player. Played pretty well that last game. This is actually Leenock. I don't know why the voice came on and said that. Yeah. So this is Leenock. Over here is... I guess they are going to skip the name.
Oops.
Oops. Somebody made a boo-boo.
It's all right.
It's all right.
You want to do it for us, Staceless? Suhoshin!
Suhoshin.
Oh,
there we go.
That's the girl voice now.
All right. Suhoshin. Okay. Going on to the game. We got pretty close positions here. Not insanely close, but this game may be similar to the game we saw before.
Yeah, the close positions are going to make attacks a lot more likely. If you're far positioned on Metalopolis, oftentimes you really don't attack that much. Both players get the expansion up, drone a lot, and it gets into a longer game. But in these close spots, especially considering what we saw last game, I think we're going to see a good amount of aggression from these players.
Early scout here for Leenock.
And throwing his pull down first, as we see on the production tab. Suhoshin liked the later pull last game. More of a defensive baneling user, maybe?
Yeah. Both those openings seem to have worked. But
yeah, there's a lot of different baneling builds you can do, and they can all work if you know how to use them.
Yeah, you got to. It's really a matchup of control, unit control.
Yes,
better known as micro, but basically, yeah, micro.
Now both of them within a drone or so of each other. Just slightly later for Suhoshin. Now, I don't know if we'll even see an expansion this game. Just based upon what we saw last game, I kind of feel like these guys are going to try to kill each other so hard. And it looks like a little dance. And
actually bullied that drone away.
I thought that was a little just chasing the scout, but in fact, Suhoshin wants to make that expansion. It kind of puts some pressure on Leenock to either attack more or expand himself. Both things are something that may throw Leenock off his game plan. So, good move by Suhoshin.
Yeah, pretty interesting play, and he's actually going to go for an expansion as well. Now, this is a map you can one base because the ramp is small. You can block it off, but in this case, these guys are both confident with their control. They're willing to engage each other and be engaged in a situation they didn't have to do.
They aren't afraid of commitment.
They aren't afraid of commitment, unlike most men.
Well, let's see here. Both getting speed, both getting hatches, both making Zerglings. And it looks like Suhoshin starting that baneling nest first again. And I gotta say, I'm surprised that Leenock is so slow on starting his baneling nest each game. It's a really important structure to get up. But there it goes. Not as slow as last game.
Queen will be very helpful here. The blue Zerg will not be able to engage.
Yeah, that Queen, it changes Zergling battles so much. In fact, it changes battles with banelings quite a bit as well. It takes a lot of banelings to kill a Queen, and of course, a Queen can kill banelings pretty quickly.
Superior Zergling numbers here for our red Zerg, Suhoshin, our blue Zerg, Leenock. I think he might be actually applying pressure here. As you can see, though, banelings are already on the way, hidden up here. He doesn't actually have vision of this region, as you can see here. So he might not know what hits him if he doesn't get his own banelings out in time. And I actually don't know if this is necessarily enough time. I think with a good timing attack, he might actually just be able to kill his opponent.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. But Suhoshin, he's making a lot of Zerglings. He is making some banelings now. And if he gets one good bane off, then that can make all the difference in the world. Now here come the banelings of Suhoshin. And if he can hit that group, and here goes up the ramp. They're stifled pretty well. It's just, and will he lose a bunch of banes?
The drones! Nice,
pretty good
kills there on the drones.
Pretty good right there. And as we can see on the unit counting station, 10 drones to 13. Leenock is hurt in the drone area, but his counterattack could be quite strong. A baneling morphing at Suhoshin's home, though.
Trapped in a ling over there. He's going to morph a few banelings for himself for a timing attack here. You can see this baneling hunting a group of Zerglings. He's got to be careful. You don't want to blow up a baneling with another baneling.
Oh, that was not good by Leenock there. You don't want to be attacking the cocoons, the eggs, whatever it's called, of the baneling.
Looks like he is nice. Going to take out that baneling there. Leenock Now moving in.
Uh-oh. Leenock coming up with 3 banelings. If he can hit the drones with these, it could be GG.
Oh, nice. One more. Whoa.
Oh, my. And those drones, they are badly hurt. And, oh no. 4 drones to 10. Suhoshin is in some deep trouble.
Some deep doo-doo.
Yeah, he is. More Zerglings coming out. Well, Suhoshin really needs to make some drones right now.
I don't know if he can. I mean,
yeah.
If he makes a few more drones, so it's a few less lings to absorb Bane damage. Of course, Link speed here now for our blue Zerg.
And it looks like Leenock dealing some significant damage. Another Baneling getting into the main base. For these few drones that are left over, the Queen trying to kill him.
Another drone bites the dust.
GG. Leenock destroys next Suhoshin. And he's happy. Look at that guy. He's all smiles.
So that's a 2-0 game there. Unbelievable. Pretty interesting, though. Yeah. I'm glad we finally got to cast another Zerg.
I like having some Zerg Zergs.
I forgot that matchup actually existed.
I know, right?
Until now. Very different from the other matchups. So, is there anything you think he could have done better in that previous game? You know more about Zerg than me.
Yeah, no, there's infinite things, really. The place that he chooses to morph his Banelings is defensive, yet then he goes on the offensive, and that is actually completely irrational and illogical. If you're going to go on the offensive, if you know you're getting a faster Baneling nest than your opponent, morph them near his base. You should have enough Zerglings to slow him down and get those Banelings morphed. He can't really engage you too much if he didn't see when the Banelings started because he doesn't know when they'll finish.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with you. You know, one thing about Banelings is that, well, I think when you're playing the game, especially if you're a noob, you might feel like they're very fast, but in fact, they're nowhere near as fast as some of these other units. You can run away from them pretty easily. And, of course, one Baneling can't just blow up another Baneling.
No, that's right.
That's another thing to keep in mind as well.
And it's really important that you have them spread out, things like that. I think it's just very basic flaws in Suhoshin's game plan of a defensive morph into offense, and it doesn't really work out that well because then Leenock morphs defensively, and defensive Baneling actually beats offensive Baneling for the most part. So
you heard it from the man himself. Very interesting games back there. We hope you submitted some questions. By the way, special thanks to our sponsors, Sony Ericsson. Thank you, Blizzard, for making such a great game.
Yeah.
Thank you, Artosis, for being so intelligent and handsome. And thank you at home for joining us. We really love StarCraft, and we're so happy to be here, even though we're a little tired and out of it. So we just got off a plane.
Sorry about that.
And I am way too tall to be comfy in plane seats.
Especially United.
Yes, especially United. I hate that airline. We got our player over here just off the screen. So I'm going to be signing out or closing out in just a minute here.
I'm going to be doing an interview, so do not go too far. At least turn up your volume if you have to go pee.
That's right.
Pee with the door open.
That's right. Do it with the door open so you can hear Artosis' interview. Go get some more food.
Yeah. Get a little bag of chips.
Refill your water cup. Huh? Maybe get a bigger cup of water so you don't always refill after every game.
Just green tea, man.
Green tea's good.
Microwave some water, make it hot, put a little tea bag in there.
Yeah.
Green tea.
Do you know microwave water is actually terrible for you? If you feed a plant only microwave water, it will die.
I'm not a plant tasteless.
Well, you're a vegetarian, man. You're pretty close. So whenever our Creatcasters are ready to close out, we will close out.
And don't forget, Nada is playing in the next match.
And after that match or series,
Hydra.
EG Hydra. All right, we'll be back.
Take a shot of anything they got. It's on the tabletop. I don't care. Wherever there's a party, I'm the first one with a drink in the air. We can share. Cause when we finish this one, there will be another bottle right here.